So it's no secret that the Minecraft 1.20 update is a little polarizing. During Minecraft Live, they didn't really show us much about the new update. It was mostly footage of Minecraft Legends, a bit on dungeons, and a few smaller additions to the base game without an actual name for the update. And while the Legends update was actually super exciting and really cool for me to watch, I think a lot of people were expecting to see something more substantial than like some signs, bamboo, and camel. However, the team did say they're taking this update cycle a little slower so they can work with the community on the features to make them even better than ever. So let's take a look at what they've added so far and gauge how people are feeling about everything. Spoiler alert, I think this is going way better than most of us players expected. Also, I think my current title for this update is pretty accurate, so stick around to the end for that. Retention. What? So here's what was added after the Minecraft Live feature showcase. We got these new chiseled bookshelves with some redstone capabilities, as well as being able to hold both enchanted books and written books. I think these are pretty cool, but I don't think they're anything like revolutionary. There's also a new wood type that's made entirely out of bamboo that you can also use to make a raft. But look at this naturally spawning sign, that's crazy. We also got hanging signs of pretty much every wood type. And, you know, they're not quite as big as regular signs, but I think they're still pretty nice for storytelling. Oh, hey. Well, that's cool. Did you guys know that that's actually completely free to do? Oh, hey. And then, of course, we have our favorite, the camel, which has gotten a little bit of refinement over a few updates, but they're still basically the same. You can have two players riding it at the same time, but I don't have any friends. It's also got a pretty neat dash mechanic, which could be neat for future gameplay things. Plus, it eats cactus, which is actually how it breeds, and they can just kind of, you know, sit around and hang out. These were all pretty solid features, but as you can imagine, they're nothing special, and they're certainly not enough to fit into Minecraft update. Where did this come from? As the snapshots came out and progressed, we got a few more features. More things in the creative inventory were moved around and organized and sorted and put in different tabs and the whole 9 yards. We also got this super handy operator utilities tab that includes things like command blocks, a minecart with a command block, which I don't think anybody uses, but it's there, a jigsaw block, a structure block, structure void, barriers, debug stick, and all of the light levels. We even got spawn eggs for the wither and for the ender dragon, which is kind of crazy. These are intentionally only available via commands because it would really suck if you're like, you know, trying to spawn in a bunch of wither skeletons and instead you just spawn in a bunch of withers because that might not end well. Okay, all right, calm down. I'm gonna just take all these nether stars. We're getting super meaningful changes with every snapshot, and that's a really good sign. I've seen a lot of happy players on Twitter and in my comments saying these changes are amazing. Either that, or they're giving good constructive feedback to give more direction to the devs on what they feel is best. From what I've personally seen, the toxicity is actually a bit less than I initially expected. Good things all around, woohoo! And now with the most recent, hold on, let me take care of these guys. And now with the most recent snapshot, there's two things that give me a lot of respect for the dev team. The first piece is the simple addition of regular bamboo blocks, which is incredible. I mean, just look at that green texture. It's amazing. A lot of players were suggesting this change for the sake of consistency since, you know, bamboo doesn't actually look like this naturally grown. But they also didn't remove the thing that they already had in place, which was the old block. They actually just made it fit by calling it stripped bamboo. I absolutely love this change because I feel like they didn't really have this planned fully from the beginning. I'm sure they thought about this sort of change, but they put out the original feature and then waited to see what the community thought. Then once they saw the feedback, they made an intentional change that actually makes a ton of sense. Plus, now we get this really nice green texture, so I feel like this is a win-win in everyone's book. Also, can we take a moment to just like appreciate the sound of this block because it's so nice. Even the walking sound, oh. And finally, this is something that I think makes a lot of sense as well. And this is honestly one of the most fun features in my opinion. This is the refreshed Vex design. It's such a simple thing, and now that they have an alley design, making the old model feel closer to the current style is amazing. People were already comparing the alley to the Vex, so why not change this to make it make more sense? It's absolutely brilliant. Plus, I really like this design. It still feels like the Vex, and it's not just a tiny player anymore. It legitimately feels like its own thing, and it actually looks close enough to the alley to make you think like, maybe they were, you know, like corrupted by the evokers or something. That's pretty cool. Absolutely brilliant change. Well done, Mojang. So I really have to say, Minecraft 1.20 is looking like a really good update so far. Even without having a massive number of features yet, I really feel like the additions and changes they've made are thoughtful, intentional, and valuable changes that can affect the way we play the game in great ways. Plus, seeing bug fixes like horses going through portals correctly and items being placed on shulker boxes breaking when the box is opened are encouraging. What other key bugs might there be that they could fix? So far, with all these changes, Minecraft 1.20 is becoming something of a quality of life update, along with a few other great additions. It makes me really excited to see what's in the next snapshot. My current working name for this update is Minecraft 1.20, it's the little things that count. If someone wants to make a logo for that and tweet it at me, that would be super cool. Thanks, love you. Anyways, I'm gonna get stuck in an alternate timeline now. See you later.
Timeline located. Error detected. Recalculating.